Today's story, Hiccups by Holly Sterling. One morning, Ruby and Oscar were playing their favorite game when all of a sudden, hic, hic, hiccup. "Oh dear, Oscar," said Ruby. "How are we going to get rid of those hiccups?" "I know. Why don't we try dancy dancing like this?" said Ruby. Hic. Oscar danced just like Ruby, but the hiccups did not stop. "How about if we jumpity jump like this?" said Ruby. Oscar jumped just like Ruby, but the hiccups were still there. Hic. "What if we slurpity slurp like this?" said Ruby. Oscar slurped through his straw, but that didn't work either. Hic, hic, hic. Ruby and Oscar twirly twirled and hoppity hopped. Hic, hic. They munchy munched and tickly tickled. Hic, hic. But nothing could make Oscar's hiccups disappear. Ruby stopped to think. "Aha," she said. "I know exactly what will get rid of your hiccups." Ruby went to her toy box in search of her magic wand and wizard's hat. With a swish and a swoosh, she waved her wand. "Fizzy, whizzy, sparkly stuff, hiccups be gone, we've had enough." "Hic," said Oscar. Ruby threw her wand to the ground and tried a very loud stompity stomp instead. But Oscar just could not stop. Hic, hic, hic. Then Ruby had a really brilliant idea. She ran away and came back wearing her special furry dress-up cat costume. "Meow!" she shouted. Oscar was a bit scared. His ears blew back and his tail gave a very small wiggle waggle. But he didn't hiccup. "They've gone," said Ruby. "Your hiccups have gone." And she gave Oscar a great big hug. "Woof, woof," barked Oscar. Feeling very pleased with themselves, Ruby and Oscar went back to playing their favorite game, until all of a sudden, "Hic," said Ruby. The end.